Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Futuristic Money Diary. In this video, I'm going to be going over my debt that I have accumulated while I was unemployed. I've been gone for a little minute, and this won't be an updated video in reference to that. I will do that in another video, but just a little brief intro as to what was going on. I was unemployed for about 3 to 4 months, and within that time I've accumulated some debt. So I am back currently working now, and the first thing that I'm going to do is pay back these cards that I used during that time. So first card up on the list is Open Sky. This is not really one of your common credit cards, but it is a good card for those of us that is trying to rebuild credit. A few years back, when I was in the 700 club, I had hired somebody to work on my credit, and in hiring her, she also was very educational within the process. She was the type that definitely teach you skills to continue maintaining your credit even without her services. And one of the card that she mentioned was the Open Sky credit card. So on this credit card, my balance currently is $387.62. My next card is Care Credit. This is a very common one. It's usually used for a lot of medical bills. This is $989.76. Another one is Capital One, which is on a lot of people debt payoff journey, and my balance here is $3,081.76. My last credit card is Discover. And Discover is $8,250.01. Please excuse any noise in the background. It is my dog. I have a Pomeranian, and she looks like she wants to start crying while I'm making my video. Okay, so these are my current credit cards. Next up, I have 2 personal loans. One is from Lending Point, and the total on this one, this is probably, I don't want to say it, but this is probably my worst loan ever as far as like interest rate. Oh my gosh. It's one of them loans where you're making the minimum payment and it looks like it just does not move. But this was for a medical reason. My next personal loan is Upstart, and this is a quick loan that I had to get when I was unemployed to kind of float me through. So while being unemployed, I did not receive an unemployment check, and that's also how a lot of these bills and increase on my credit cards came about. The next is items that are not on my credit. I kind of give them a little abbreviation, NOC, for not on credit. And the first thing is Affirm, which is very popular. My balance here is $385.29, and this had to do with my career change. One of my videos that's doing really well on my channel is when I talked about my medical laboratory salary. So quick note, I took a little break from that field for good reasons, of course, and I'm currently working full-time from home, and once again, when I do a total update, I will definitely give you guys an update on that, especially since, like I said, that particular video is still doing pretty well on my channel. Next is CODA test prep. This was also in preparation of my career change. The total left on this is $244.00. This originally was like over $1,000. It was a quick course that I had taken to prepare me for an exam. Next, sadly, overdraft. Yes, overdraft. So I end up overdrafting $270.24 on one account and $207.71 on another account. Definitely nothing that I am proud of, but facts is the facts. This is where I'm at. So my total is $20,062. Okay, so my biggest bill here is my Discover card. So I'm not necessarily I'm doing the debt snowball, but still with a little bit of twist to it, which if you look at this you can kind of tell. So I have my credit cards up here and they are in order from least to greatest, and then I have my two personal loans here, highest, lowest, and then the ones that are not currently on my credit. Okay, I'm going to quickly throw in the due dates and play some music while I'm doing this part. Like I say, this video is late. Okay, so these have no due date. If you know how overdraft work, they just want you to pay that as soon as possible, ASAP. They be looking for their money. Ain't no due date. So moving forward, my minimum payments. My minimum payments are extremely high at the moment, and that's because there's some late payments in the minimum payment. Now, during my unemployment, I tried my best to have no late marks on my credit report, and however, within the 3 to 4 months, I did get one 30-day late on my Capital One card. An interesting fact, because my percentage for on-time payment was already at like 98% prior to my unemployment, when I got that one late payment, it did nothing to my credit score. My credit score is low now because of the high balances that I have, but when I say I almost panicked because of that one late payment, I was so devastated. But like I say, because of the percentages and how it works, I had already a 98% payment history. So when that late payment dropped, my credit score did not move. Thank you, Lord, for that. Okay, so minimum payment, like I said, these are drastically high. It's usually not like my Open Sky. This is high. It's usually not this high. It's usually only like $25. Okay, my Care Credit is $92 minimum. This is only usually $35. But y'all, the late payments on these cards, a whole nother story. My Capital One, $197. This is about average. It's usually like $183 or something. My Discover is $198. This is average. That is correct. My Lending Point is $156.90. Upstart. Okay, so this is, I paid this up ahead of time. This is not due until December. So I'm doing right now my month of November. So I'm gonna put a 0 here, only because I paid that already, so it's not gonna be a minimum payment due. Affirm, it's $192. And the test prep, it's not really a minimum payment. Like I said, this is just what's left on this because there's no minimum payment here. And my 2 overdrafts, I'm going to bring those over because there's no such thing as minimum payment for overdraft. Okay. So my total minimum payment comes out to $1,645.34. And like I said, these are not actual minimum payments. Now for the month of November, I'm going to show you guys exactly how much I paid and what's the new balance. And remember, you know how credit card works. You know, even though you make a payment, that full payment does not go completely towards the principal. It goes towards the interest and the principal. So for my Open Sky, I did put $100 on this, and my new balance is currently $287.62. My Care Credit, I put $122 on this one. My new balance is $930.73. My Capital One, I put $200 on this, and my current balance is $2,946.39. Next up is my Discover. I put $300 on this, and my balance right now is $7,950.01. Lending Point, I put $232.79. A lot of that went to interest because I was already behind on that payment. So the balance here is $4,885.86. Upstart, my current balance, I didn't make a payment because I'm 1 month ahead on that personal loan. So right now I'm currently sitting at $1,176.16. My Affirm, so I did pay Affirm. If you notice with Affirm, it's basically split in half. Affirm has you split off your payments, and don't quote me, but with Affirm, if you select like lesser payments, like if you can pay it off in like 3 months, they won't put it on your credit at all unless you miss a payment or something of that nature. So let's see. So because it's $385, I paid half. I have half left. So I have $192.64 left balance. My Coda Test Prep, I didn't put anything on this. And Coda Test Prep is medical coding. I actually switched over from medical laboratory technician to medical coding so that I can completely work from home. So since October of this year, I've been working from home as a medical coder. And as you can see, I did invest in some money in order to get there. This is saying $244. Originally it was like, I think like almost $1,300. But this is where I'm at as far as for the month of November. For my overdraft, I paid this one off. So my balance here is 0. So let me see. Looking for my highlighter. Okay, so as of right now, this here is completely paid off. And then my overdraft, this one here is still pending, so I didn't make any payments, and this is $207.71. So my payment total out that I made for the month of November, and my current new balance is sitting at $18,821.12. So you guys, that is the end of my video. Thank you for watching, and this is just where I'm currently at right now. I'm not doing any cash stuffings or sinking funds as of right now. I hope to start back again in the new year, and that's mainly because I'm so lost right now, because I really don't spend much money, because I rarely ever leave the house. So it's just kind of like, you know, what else to focus on at this point of time in my life. Once again, thank you for watching, and this is my debt update. Hopefully you join me in this journey as I pay some of this stuff down. Bye.